Hello students! Today we are going to learn kidney meridian of foot Shaoyin. First of all, we have to learn the circulation of kidney meridian of foot Shaoyin. In general theory, we have learned the circulation of 3 in meridian of foot, that is from the foot to the chest and abdomen. So which meridian is in front of kidney meridian of foot Shaoyin? Well, it's bladder meridian of foot Taiyang. Do you remember which one is the handover branch? It seems that it didn't mention which one is the handover branch. In fact, the last branch went to the little toe. This is the handover branch, because kidney meridian of foot Shaoyin is started from the little toe of the foot. Next, let's take a look at kidney meridian of foot Shaoyin. How does it go concretely? The circulation of kidney meridian of foot Shaoyin, it starts from inferior side of the little toe and runs obliquely towards the sole, runs under the tuberosity of the navicular bone, through behind of the medial malleolus, down into the heel, ascends along the medial side of the calf, through the medial side of the popliteal fossa, goes upward along the posterior medial side of the thigh, through spinal column, pertaining to the kidney and connected with the bladder. Its straight branch starts from the kidney and ascends through the liver, diaphragm into the lungs, follows the throat, up to the bilateral sides of the root of the tongue. Another branch, stretching out of the lungs, connects with the heart, disperses in the chest. So the circulation of the kidney meridian is actually relatively simple. It has only 3 branches in total. Let's look at them one by one. The first one, it starts from the inferior side of the little toe to the bladder. We can name it as the body exterior-interior branch, because it's through both the body surface and the internal area. After a stretch from the inferior to the little toe, it runs obliquely towards to the sole. Then, from the little toe to the inside of the leg obliquely, so-called inclined towards sole, upwards through the inferior of the tuberosity of the navicular bone, and then follows behind the medial malleolus. Behind the medial malleolus, it will make a circle, and then upwards, through the medial of the calf, the medial of the popliteal fossa, the medial of the back of the thigh. Is this consistent with what we've been talking about before, with the foot Shaoyin meridian running along the medial of the posterior margin of the lower extremity, and then through the spinal column? That is the time to go into the body, pertaining to the kidney and connects with the bladder. This is the first branch. The second one, the one that goes from the kidney to the root of the tongue. So we can call it kidney to tongue branch, which starts from the kidney through the liver, through the diaphragm, and then to the lungs, up through the throat, all the way to the root of the tongue. The last one, which is a connecting branch, it comes out of the lung into the chest. We call it the connecting branch in the chest. This one comes out of the lung and then it connects with the heart and then disperses in the chest. And then Which channel does it connect in the chest? And that is the next thing we're going to talk about. This is the pericardium meridian of the hand Shaoyin. It starts from the chest. To make it easier to memorize, I also made up a diagram for everybody. We can see formula. According to this diagram, explain to you again in order to strengthen memory. First of all, the first sentence, little toe inclined to the sole, navicular bone to the medial malleus, enter heel to the calf, goes upwards along the posterior medial side of the thigh, through the spine pertaining kidney and connects with bladder. So this is the one which we just talked about. It starts from inferior side of the little toe and runs obliquely towards the sole. Then stretch out of the inferior side of the foot, goes through under the tuberosity of the navicular bone, then follows behind the medial malleus, enters into heel. Well, we just see in the picture there is a detour, enters into the heel, then ascends along the medial side of the calf, through the middle of the popliteal fossa, the middle of the back of the thigh, through the spine corner. It's the parallels to joint in governor vessel in Changqiang point, into the body pertaining to the kidney, connects with bladder. This is the first branch. The second one, which is the straight one. The straight one from the kidney goes through the liver, the diaphragm, into the lungs, follows the throat, up to the bilateral sides of the root of tongue. This is the second one, and we see in the diagram. It starts from the kidney, then through the liver, then through the diaphragm into the lungs, and then follows the throat, up to the bilateral sides of the root of the tongue. And this is the second one. And the last one, which connects with lungs and heart and into the chest, is to connect branch. Let's see the last one on the diagram. Stretching out from lungs, then connects with heart and enter into the chest. According to the circulation, we should notice a few ancient words here, such as rangu. The rangu refers to the tuberosity of the navicular bone we see nowadays, and there is a point named rangu point. The gu here means bone, what we take as food. Then ascend to the tri, which we have mentioned last time, the calf region. The 舌本, 本 means root. So 舌本 is the root of tongue. The root of the tongue is also pay attention to. So we should have no problem about others. The circulation of this meridian, generally speaking, it starts from the foot to the chest, connects with the pericardium in the chest. It is connected with many organs. What we can see, for example, the meridian goes through the kidney, connects with the bladder, through the spinal column, and then the liver, the lung, and the heart. And there are so many organs. Why do we still need to remember all the organs? Because it helps us to understand symptoms we can see in clinical. For example, we often see the clinical symptoms of deficiency of lung and kidney. The failure of kidney in receiving qi, deficiency of liver and kidney. Liver and kidney both diseased. Heart and kidney both diseased. Actually, these symptoms related with the circulation of meridian relatively, because of meridian passes through liver, lung, heart. so connects with them. It mainly passes through the throat and the tongue, so when throat and tongue go wrong, may also associated with kidney meridian on the body surface. The circulation is mainly through the little toe, so behind the medial malleolus, the medial and posterior margin of the lower extremity. So this is the main circulation on body surface. Let's stop here today about the circulation of the meridian.
The kidney meridian of foot Shaoyin mainly distributes at the posterior border of the medial of the lower limb, the chest and abdomen. It starts from the inferior aspect of the small toe and runs obliquely towards the sole, emerging from the lower aspect of the tuberosity of the navicular bone and running behind the medial malleolus, it enters the heel. Then it ascends along the medial aspect of the leg to the medial side of the popliteal fossa and goes further upward along posterior border of the medial side of the thigh. It enters the vertebral column, pertains to the kidney and connects to the bladder. The straight portion of the meridian emerges from the kidney. Ascending and passing through the liver and diaphragm, it enters the lung, runs along the throat and terminates at the root of the tongue. A branch springs from the lung, joins the heart, and runs into the chest to link with the pericardium meridian of hand, 厥阴,
与手厥阴心包经相接。
The diseases of the urinary and reproductive system, ear, throat, heart, lung, and so on, are the indications of this meridian. For example, 太息 and 照海 are used to treat seminal, emission, impotence, and irregular menstruation.
Let's stop here today about the circulation of the meridian. Hope everybody of you, could review the lessons and try to demonstrate the circulation on your own body.